So with co-parenting, anytime we finish a case, we send a client basically called a closure letter, and we tell you to keep documenting communications with the other parent because you never know when you might need that in the future. So there's different things you can do. A lot of times now people use co-parenting apps. There's different ones out there, but it's an app that the parents use to communicate. That way everything's documented, everything's backed up, because sometimes it gets confusing when parents might text one day and then email the next day. So years down the road, when we're in the middle of another custody case, we're trying to piece all that together. So some of the newer co-parenting apps out there are really effective tools for communication between parents. You should document anything that you feel like doesn't fall within the parameters of your parenting plan. So, for example, if the other parent's speaking negatively about you, you should document that. And a lot of times I tell people, your child may come back and tell you the other parent is saying something bad. That's where it's important that you be able to communicate with that other parent, because sometimes children may feel in the middle of that conflict. And so they'll tell the parents what they want to hear and maybe not always necessarily what's going on. So those are things you should document. You should also document if the other parent's not following the parenting plan, such as if they're not exercising all their time allowed for under the plan. So I tell people it's a really good idea to keep a calendar and document that, because what's difficult to do is 2 years later, when you know the time has not been exercised, it's to go back and recreate that calendar.